Rainbow Bay. Just got to go and get some fuel, and we're ready to board the barge for the 15-20 minute crossing over to Fraser Island. But we've got to get through a dodgy bit of sand before we can even get to the barge. So we're going to have to deflate the tyres down to about 15-20 psi. I think we'll start with maybe 20 psi. Then the tyres are set then for the rest of the trip. Fingers crossed Black Ops gets us through. We're just sorting out the vehicle. This is the Jeep Wrangler. So it's going to get us across Fraser Island. And to show you how we've rigged it up, we've got little Osmo Hero, a bit like a sort of GoPro in the window there. That's like clamped on. We've got some nice array of ports here for charging, USB, USB-Cs. Got the Insta360 ready to go. Got coffee, yeah, and water. Another 12-volt charging port at the back, so we've got a whole load of various cables and leads. Another USB-C here for charging. This is a 12-volt charging port in the back. So we've got USB-C, and we've got two more USB-A ports there. One's charging the tyre compressor, and there's that's the one that's leading through into the back seat. That's like a multi cable, so that splits off into 4 USB-Cs, and they've got a various set of adapters, so we can pretty much plug in anything. And extra fuel, tracks, there's a little spade in there somewhere, and a tow rope. And I think somewhere down here we've got some beer. There we go, how about that? Ready to go. So the tyres are going down from 38 psi, which is what they're normally at, to around about 20. Hopefully that gets us through. I mean, they were originally at around 38 psi for a car this size, so that's quite a significant drop. So we're just basically spreading the surface of the tyre out, so we've got like a wider platform with which to drive on. That's the theory anyway, and it pretty much works. Tried and tested way of getting through sand, so let's go and do it. it into, so here, I put it into neutral. I put it up into 2H. Wow, look at the state of this. He did half an hour on the beach. So we just did a trip down 75-mile beach and we're stopping up at the bakery in a place called Eurong. See what they got.
How's the state of your car?
Look at that.
Right,
I just knocked off about £5 worth of value on this. Oh well. Need to give it a really good hose down.
Yeah, I think so.
When we get in to the resort, give it a good spray underneath as well, because some of the seawater could be quite corrosive. So you need to get rid of this sand. Plenty of ice here. Keep your stuff cool. Gotta be dingo safe. Cool. These lovely little dingo souvenirs here. Might get a little cuddly dingo. Dingo stubbies. Dingo wine coolers. Oh, Mr. Dingo. Yeah. So that's a bit of a markup. Get away from my car, mister. Really bumpy ride. Yeah, like being on African safari.
Yeah.
You can see here the road is actually quite bumpy, but it's quite firm. Just that was really uneven. So at the moment, I'm just in two-wheel drive. The four-wheel drive isn't engaged. So obviously we've got the tyres deflated down to about 20 psi. It's a big powerful engine, and we've got a lot of ground clearance. It's fine going through these roads here. It's fine in two-wheel drive. So there might come a point where it might start getting a bit more boggy, a bit more, a bit softer. Then we might initiate four-wheel drive. But at the moment, it seems pretty good. Hey buddy. Wow, look at that. Hey buddy, how you doing? Alright then, see you later. Wow.
Dingo in the wild!
Got our first dingo. How about that? Here it's looking pretty boggy and pretty wet and muddy up there, so I'm going to put it into neutral here, and then I'm going to engage four-wheel drive. I'm going to put it all the way down to 4L, which is 4 low range, and then put the car back into drive. All the power going through all four wheels in low range. So, I mean, we might not need it. I mean, two-wheel drive might be okay, but if you've got it, you might as well use it, and it'll save you getting stuck or getting bogged.
The
to
driver?
Lake Wabby.
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 Lake Wabby.
Like Wabby.
Lake Wabby. Is it Lake Wabby Williams? We're off to Lake Wabby Williams.
Yes.
Come on, mate. Out the way. I've got nothing for you. State of this car. It has done superbly well so far. First day in Fraser Island, going pretty well so far. The Jeep Wrangler is getting through everything. It's nothing can stop it. So far so good. I'm sure there'll be an occasion where we do get stuck, but so far it's been pretty good. We just got to Lake Wabby, so we're going to have a look at that. There should be like a nice viewpoint over Lake Wabby, and we're going to try and actually get to the lake shore as well, and maybe have a little dip in the water. It'd be quite nice. Here we are at the water's edge at Lake Wabby. How amazing is that? Pretty deep in places, but yeah, just absolutely pristine. So clean here, and this huge sand dune behind me, just incredible. Wasn't that much of an effort to get here either. I mean, it was about sort of half an hour walk from the car park. When you go to, you follow the roads to Lake Wabby Lookout. So it's about, well, for us, it's about a 30-minute walk going down. Of course, we've got to walk back up again, but it's definitely worth coming down to have a look at it, and you can swim in it as well. There's people behind me swimming, having a really nice time. You can see there, having a great time. You can come down, you can spend a day here, and yeah, just play in the sand dunes, swim in the water. Yeah, just really fantastic.
Steps so we can find our way back out. I don't know however we would have done otherwise. That's actually really helpful. Thanks. Not all heroes wear capes.
So that is one almost clean car. Amazing little car wash near the resort. Yeah, good enough. Ready to head off day 2, Fraser Island. So today we're going to hit the beach. We're going to use the beach as a highway. We're going to head up to the northern part of the island and see some of the sights up there. So hopefully should be a pretty epic day. We are sorting out the little devices. Got the Osmo Hero here, and we've also got the Insta360. We've got a blower to blow any sand and dust away. It's pretty useful. Got the R5. All kitted out with the RF 100 to 500, just in case we see any dingoes from afar or any other wildlife. We can capture that with the 100 to 500 lens. Really useful. Make sure you've got plenty of these things as well to help keep your kit nice and dry and moisture free. Put that back in there, and we've also got the R6 camera with the 15 to 35 lens. I've got that wrapped up in some plastic with some silica gel inside it, because I was using it yesterday and just a little bit worried that it might get a bit damp, so that's all wrapped up. Anyway, let's go back in the bag, and we'll be using those later on. We also have is the DJI Mini 3 Pro drone, and that's all ready to go. So I'm just going to get the battery compartment all plugged in, ready to charge the batteries for the drone. So hopefully get some really nice footage with that. Day 2, here we go. Let's see how we get on today. Pretty optimistic. Started a little bit late, but yeah, we're going to we'll see how far we can get up the beach. Hopefully get to Champagne Pools. If not, we've still got tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow. It's not a big deal. How about that? Slightly in, so we can't walk around it, but sometimes if the tide's out you can walk around it. It's pretty cool. there's on the beach, there's these little, I think they're jellyfish that's been washed up here. Literally loads of them, probably hundreds. Like little jellyfish everywhere. The cars are passing by and they're basically popping. Quite windy, so I don't know if you can hear me, but we stopped off at the Pinnacles to have a quick look, see what's going on there. So far so good. Sand driving and everything, it's pretty cool. We are on the Fraser Island Superhighway. Probably could have done with a bigger table. Anyway, I'll have to do. So we just parked up here, just on the way to Champagne Pools. Just had to wait for the weather to clear a little bit. It was a little bit rainy, but now it's all cleared up. We've got a little bit of blue sky, so we're going to chance it now and have a look at Champagne Pools while we can, and then make our way back to the resort. These line of spiders, look. Yeah. Just a reminder that we are literally in the wild. The road warrior. So we're just driving back down 75 Mile Beach. Absolutely the fastest and easiest way to get up and down the island. So at the moment I'm easily hitting 80 kilometers an hour, easily. I think that is the limit. In areas it's 50, sometimes it's 40, so you have to go a little bit slower. Sometimes it is very sandy and a little bit more boggy, so you've got to go a little bit slower and use, you know, a few more revs to get through that. You need a bit more power in the engine to get through, but you can get to 80 kilometers an hour really easily on this area because it's nice and smooth and flat, so you can get up and down the island really, really quickly. Making it back, and it's pretty much pitch black, but it's only what time is it?
6:30.
Yeah, it's about 6:30, so it's past sunset, so yeah, it's pretty dark, but not a problem really. Giving the car a wash before we head back. Day 3, we're just heading out. We're on the western side of the island near Kingfisher Bay. Further south of Kingfisher Bay there's a couple of shipwrecks that we're going to see if we can find. We've got the drone, so we can put the drone up, and so we should be able to find them with that. Apparently we can't drive to the shipwrecks, but we can get as close as possible and then maybe put the drone up and just have a little wander around and see if we can find them. And after that we're going to travel across the island again back to the eastern side to where the beach is, the 75-mile beach, and we're going to try and see if we can find Eli Creek, and we're going to see what that's like, because we've been told that's quite fun. So yeah, let's see how we go on today. Just heading down to Ungowa, which is on the western side, a little bit further south of Kingfisher Bay. The road getting down there is actually pretty decent. Actually, we're actually picking up a bit of speed, so you can actually move pretty quickly going south from Kingfisher Bay. Hopefully heading to Lake Bermanjan after that, if we've got time, and then over to Eli Creek, which is on the western side, which is the further up on 75-mile beach. Should be pretty quick to get to, so we're going to head to Eurong. We're going to access the beach from Eurong and then head up to Eli Creek and spend a few hours there, and then head back to Kingfisher Bay. So that's the plan. Fingers crossed it works out and we're back kind of, you know, around sunset time. Fingers crossed. We'll see what happens.
Continue on Bennett Road for 3 kilometres.
Here we are at Ungowa. A lot of people camping here. Looks pretty nice. Little campsite, facilities behind us. So washing and toilets and everything. So we're just having a little look around at Ungowa. We're going to try and find these shipwrecks that are around somewhere. And look, it's a monitor lizard. You cannot hide from us. We can see you. I can see you. Wow, it's a big one. So, is it there?
Oh yeah, that's really small. What's on the menu from the bakery today?
We've got a bacon and cheese roll.
Nice.
Well,
Any
it's
good?
a sausage roll, bacon and cheese sausage roll. It's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Vegan by bus.
Yeah. Hey Jerry.
Hey Jerry.
Great. You were great on Australian Survivor.
Inflatable watermelon.
Fetching.
Finally made it. Here we go, walking in, it's freezing cold. So we're just going to walk to the top of the boardwalk, and then we're going to behave like absolute children and float down in some inflatable rings. Yo, danger. Aggressive dingo behaviour has occurred here, especially against people with inflatable watermelon. To walk up here, just basically follow anyone with an inflatable. That's what you need to do. Here we go, heading down the creek in the rubber ring. It's really shallow. Stay. Yeah, so get your feet up. Like that. Woohoo! Danger, danger. Collapsing June.
Hey, sit up like this. It's really fun.
This is why we pay our taxes. You're gonna crash. You're gonna crash.
It's a shallow.
Crashing against the bank here. Ah! I've ground to a halt. I can't move anymore. I'm literally stuck. Just a little nudge and we're moving. I'm on my way again. Come on. We can do it. Here's another one. Oh shit. Watch out, watch out.
Oh, wow,
Go, watch out for those. I've got you, I'll give you a nudge. It's alright. Sorry! I just caused an accident. It's absolute carnage here at Eli Creek. These guys got the right idea, they're just walking down. They're just walking down with the tinny. Yeah, we're almost at the end now. Look at that. Almost at the end. Come on, you can do it. Boom. Boom. Ah, no! Oh, sorry. Caused an accident. Sorry, mate. Sorry, I could probably stand up now, actually, you've got to be honest. I mean, I could have just walked it. Stop.
You're not stopping.
Can't stop.
Can't stop.
Oh, wow.
How was that?
That was...
So much fun, huh?
No, that was a lot of fun, yeah. Yeah. Amazing.
Eli Creek, out of 10.
I'd give it an 8, I think.
Would you ever give anything a 10?
No.
How was that?
Good.
Very good.
Very good, thanks.
On a scale of 1 to 10?
8.
After a few days of exploring Fraser Island, we're on our way to the jetty and for the ferry departure. Absolutely insane four-wheel driving across Fraser Island. I mean, it's just so much fun. If you've got the right vehicle, it's a lot of fun. And if you're inexperienced four-wheel driver, then I would say probably don't worry too much. There's always going to be someone to help you get out of trouble, especially if the conditions are bad. Luckily, the conditions were pretty good for us while we were there, so we didn't really have any problems. But if you're inexperienced four-wheel driver, you haven't done Fraser Island before, I wouldn't be too concerned about it. It's not easy going, but it's also not that difficult, especially if you've got the right vehicle. And we had the right vehicle. Good old Black Ops. Good old Jeep Wrangler. So we're just going to wait here. This is at the ferry terminal to get the ferry back to the mainland. We're just going to wait for the attendant just to register the vehicle, make sure that we're boarding okay and everything's fine. We've got the permit and we've got the tickets and everything. And yeah, so best to get here like 20-30 minutes before the ferry, just to sort those things out. And that's it. That's all we need to do. Heading back to the mainland.